Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for early morning, quick, rush job, TNA Impact review. I decided to give TNA one last chance, one final chance. I didn't watch it since Bound for Glory. Went like 2.5 months without watching TNA. Didn't even think about TNA. Didn't give a flying fuck about TNA. I decided to watch the debut on Pop TV. I figured I'm gonna give them one last chance. This show wasn't a bad show. It was okay there, but could have been better, for fuck's sakes. Started off with Dixie Carter cutting a little promo, thanking the fans there. EC3 comes out. Pat Harvey, Eric Young, Brodus Clay, Bobby Lashley. They had a little brawl or whatever to kick off the show there. It was an okay opener, but it wasn't an attention grabber. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't something good. And this is the first segment on the new network. If they want to captivate the new audience on the women's network, that they're have to put on a better fucking opener than this. Just saying. You know, just having a little brawl between boring wrestlers there, that's not going to captivate a new audience, but it was okay, I guess, there, but not as good as it should have been, in my opinion. First match, EC3 defeated Bobby Lashley with a roll-up, you know. A bit cheap of a finish there. EC3, he's not a believable guy there. If he has to win with roll-ups and fucking cheap-looking finishes all the time, not a believable fucking tough guy or whatever, but the match was okay, I guess. Just a cheap finish there. Bobby Lashley, he was dressed in orange shorts. He had a headband for some reason, looking like a gay cheerleader or something. And this is supposed to be a tough guy, an MMA fighter, shit like this. And he looked like the fucking cheerleaders from WWE back in the day there. Not sure what they were going for with that look, and it looks very fake. He has a headband, you know. If he'd be getting punched in the face and shit happening to his face, the headband would go flying off, you know. Headband's there perfectly the whole match, doesn't move a fucking inch or whatever after getting punched in the face 100 times. Looks real, dog. Looks real. Then we had Kurt Angle coming out to do a retirement speech there, or some kind of retirement speech about how he's gonna retire soon. Then you had Drew Galloway, Jesse Goddard, and Eli Drake coming out there. What the fuck do these jobbers have to do with Kurt Angle there? You know, gold medalist, you know, multiple time world champion. He's retiring. Let's surround him with boring jobbers that nobody cares about. And of all the retirement speeches I've ever heard, this must have been the most boring speech, most uneventful speech ever. No real emotion. He did like a fake tear at one point, just went like this, and that was it, you know. Looks real, looks fucking real. I guess Angle is gonna put over some jobbers on his way out there. Second match, Matt Hardy defeated Eric Young. This match was okay. It was a bit hardcore there. Eric Young with the pile driver on the floor, the cement floor, whatever. You're not going to get that in WWE, but apart from that, the wrestling wasn't that good there. All the matches on the show, TNA superior wrestling. It's just matches that you get on Raw pretty much, you know. The X Division matches are more risky there. You're gonna get a pile driver on the cement like we had in the Matt Hardy Eric Young match, but overall the wrestling isn't that good there. It's the fans fucking overhype the wrestling big time. Decent match between Hardy and Eric Young. Bobby Roode defeated Bram in an open challenge for the King of the Mountain. So Bobby Roode is doing open challenges like John Cena. He's using John Cena's finisher. I mean, fuck off there. You know, what's up with ripping off Cena from Bobby Roode? I don't know. Not sure why he has to do that there, but he beat Bram. Match was okay. Eric Young came out to beat up Bobby Roode. And then James Storm made his return. He was on NXT for one episode, I believe. Now he's back in TNA. Maybe McMahon thought he wasn't in good enough shape, or he was too old or something. So they just didn't sign the contract, one match, get the fuck out or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't know what happened there, but they're officially bringing back Beer Money or whatever. So Beer Money's back. This is one of the only few things that's ever worked in TNA that fans actually enjoyed. So that's a good thing, I guess. Fourth match, the Beautiful People and Gail Kim defeated the Dollhouse. An okay 3-4 minute match. It wasn't good there, but it was whatever. That's what most of the matches were. They weren't terrible. They weren't cheap matches, but they're just okay kind of deal there. And it's not Taryn Terrell that's in the Dollhouse. She's been replaced by some other jobber girl. I can't remember her name there. Because Taryn Terrell found Jesus or whatever a couple months ago. You know, they went into a church. They were talking about Jesus, and that was a sign for her there. Who would have thought they'd talk about Jesus in the church there? But according to her, that meant that God was speaking to her directly. So I guess she left TNA because of this garbage there, but whatever. Then Maria came out with Mike Bennett. They present Mike Bennett like if he's a big star. You know, nobody knows Mike Bennett. In Ring of Honor, they watch him. The 5 fans that watch Ring of Honor, they know Mike Bennett. But the wrestling crowd in general, all the casual fans don't know Mike Bennett. Oh, it's Mike Bennett! Who the fuck's that? Who's Mike Bennett, for fuck's sakes? He was dressed up pretty fucking goofy there with a dumb looking hat, a yellow hat and shit. I guess because they're a couple, Maria joins TNA, so they brought in that jobber with her, I guess. I don't see big things for Mike Bennett. Even if he wins the TNA belt, it's not considered big things in my book. Fifth match, EC3 defeated Pat Harvey for a TNA championship. I didn't want either of these guys to win. I'm watching the main event. I'm like, fuck, man. I never watched a match that I didn't want either guys to win. You know, Matt Hardy, he's fucking fat, out of shape now. Looks like a guy from the soup kitchen or something. And EC3, they put the belt on this guy last time. Right away, Pro Wrestling Illustrated dumps the TNA belt as being an official world title. No longer a world title. The ratings go down fucking super low when EC3 becomes champ. What do? They put the belt right back on EC3. Even though he killed the ratings, even though they got kicked off the fucking Destination America when they put the belt on him, even though they lost everything when they put the belt on that boring, cartoonish, bad acting, shitty wrestling jobber, they lost everything. Let's put the belt back on him there, so he can cut more shitty promos that don't attract anybody. Fucking stupid. Fucking dumb. What a fucking moronic company. Fucking dumb idiots. But yeah, the show was okay. I didn't like the results. You know, EC3 and shit. Didn't like that there, but the wrestling itself was okay, so... decent show. I'll give it a decent show there. Or okay, an okay show kind of deal. Could have been better. Wasn't bad, but could have been way fucking better, just saying. Giving them one last fucking chance. If it's bad next week, if it's a shit show next week, and maybe the following week, then that's it for me, boy. That's fucking it. The show was decent. It better be good next week, motherfuckers. Or else I'm done with this fucking company and I'm gonna fucking drop the hammer fist on these motherfuckers if they're cheap next week there. Until next time, peace!